Hey you guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Crystal. I'm here to tell you guys about the time that I snuck into my ex's school. This was last year. Actually, I don't even know if I should do this. I just know that you guys like the story times that I do, and I don't know if I should put this on the internet. So I was I already did my makeup, so I can't do a get ready with me. So I was gonna do a quick little mukbang. But my donut is all podrida now, and my drink is all watered down. If I'm being honest, guys, I don't really like watching mukbangs because I feel like the person that's recording, they be yeah guys, this is what happened. Hold on, y'all. This is too good. And then they don't ever get to the point. I be clicking off, but hold on, y'all. Wait, hold on, for real. Oh my gosh, the donut is still good though. So this was a year ago. I'm over it. I hope he's for sure over it. That boy did not care about me. I was insane. I can already tell what the comments are gonna be like you're crazy. So this is a different person from the other story time. So this was actually my first boyfriend that I've ever had. Well, boyfriend, because a couple months ago I was texting a guy, and he was like, your ex said that y'all never even dated, and I was like, damn bitch. But it's okay. I honestly I don't really care. I don't care about him anymore, because when he tried to get back together with me, he wanted to be sneaky links or whatever. He was like, bro, I treated you so good when I was with you, and I was like, I was never with her. Bye. Okay, whatever. We finna get him a putazos. Let me get you guys from the beginning of this one. So me and this boy started talking October 10th, the day after my birthday. I don't know why I remember this, but yeah, we were talking the day after my birthday, and then he was really sweet to me, and he was just the best guy ever, to be honest, for a month. And it was my first time ever getting treated good by a guy. I had never had a boyfriend prior to this. I feel when you have your first boyfriend, it's your first touch of love. This is my soulmate because he's the one that's treating me right now. When you've never had that, it's just you think it's just once in your life. Oh, I'm gonna include videos and screenshots. I'm gonna include videos of me at his school. Let me tell you guys how freaking insane this was. I was in my begging for him back era. Honestly, I'm gonna give y'all a second story time if you guys want it, when my ex pulling a gun out on me. If y'all want to hear about that with the same guy, if you guys want that, I'll drop it. So basically, he was like, I think we should stop talking. I have to focus on my mom. I have to focus on soccer. I was like, okay, you do you. We'll find our way back to each other eventually. I just thought since I was his first girlfriend, I was his first kiss. I was his first kiss. He was so nervous to be with me. He was nervous to meet my mom. But he was a really sweet guy. He was shy to kiss me. He was shy to do anything. I could tell that boy was so nervous. And yeah, so, and then he just became a slut. Wow. I was walking in the park with my other friend, this guy that was my chambelán for my quinceañera, a backup dancer for quinceañera, if you guys don't know what that is. He was he said that he just broke up with you just so he could go be a hoe and talk to other girls. And I was like, dang, that kind of stung a little bit, you know what I mean? But we were young. It was 10th grade. I don't know why I thought if he settled down with a girl, that girl and him were gonna be together forever. That was my biggest fear, him getting with another girl and them lasting. My biggest fear was me not being in front of him when he was finally ready to settle down. That's why I just kept trying to be in his circle and be around him, which led to me sneaking into his school. Girl, you look crazy. Okay, it's okay. My friend was also crazy about one of his friends. We were both in our little delusional era. We were bro, we should lock them in a car and talk to them together. I don't know what was wrong with this. So she had her birthday party at the school soccer game. It was so it was kind of cute and aesthetic though. That's what it gave. But looking back, it's why did we do this? But yeah, so we we had planned her little birthday cake at a soccer game, and it was raining and stuff. And that's like, because I knew he was gonna be there, so I was like a little bit crazy, low-key obsessed. He didn't see me there though. Like, I don't think he ran into me. But I went to another one of his soccer games, and he saw me there, and he texted me, and he was like, was that you at the soccer game? And I was like, boy, we got him, boys. We got him. No, and I was like, yes, daddy. No, I'm just kidding. Ew. Wait. I was like, yeah, that was me. Honestly, you guys, I was kind of like crazy. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I loved him, but as much as a 15-year-old girl could love anyone, because it was not I didn't actually love him, y'all. Mind you, I'm 17 now, so this was a while back. I didn't have a ride to the soccer games. Like, I asked my sister to drop me off there, and then back home, I didn't have a ride back home. And I knew I didn't, but I was like, oh, I'll just figure it out. Baby, figuring it out didn't come because I didn't have a ride. I got into this random girl's car. Well, this guy that I was mutuals with on Instagram, he knew this girl, and I just knew him. And he was like, I don't have a ride, bro. Y'all could take me home. And I just like kind of pretended I was with him, and I got in the car too. And it's because it was raining, so I guess like I just was like, I just need, like, it's raining. I'm just waiting on my mom real quick. Y'all, my parents took forever to get there. But that's when I saw my ex. I saw him getting on the bus, because like the soccer guys, they be getting on the bus to go back to the school after their soccer games. And he was like, you should have told me. He was like, you should have told me. I would have you could have rode in the bus with me. I could have taken you home. I could have driven you home. I was like, what's that play? That play with your freaky ass. It's crazy how guys switch up. Like, he really just wanted to do sexual stuff, and I was like, I don't know, thank you. We start talking again, and he's like, let's hang out. We hang out one time, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I love this man. Like, I missed you so much. Like, where did the time go? Y'all, he was talking to so many other girls. Like, he was in his little player era. He was talking to so many girls. It's crazy when, like, you know someone since the beginning. I was a little bit crazy over him because I thought this is the best guy that's ever gonna love me. Like, he was kind of cute, but he wasn't all that. Like, now that I talk to other guys that are, like, super tall and super, like, have facial hair, like, actually fine men, like, I'd be like, bro, that was nothing. Like, why was I so pendejita, you know? Oh my gosh, guys, I forgot to tell you about my shirt. I feel like you guys are gonna love it. It says el dinero no me cambia, which means money doesn't change me. I love it. I think it's super freaking cute. You guys should for sure go cop. I'm gonna put her Instagram on the screen. People have been asking me where it's from. I'm like, honey, I'm gatekeeping. Let's not say. Okay, no, don't cancel me. I'm not a gatekeeper. Okay, I told them where it was from. But yeah, guys, looking back, he's not my type anymore. I don't know. I don't even know why I went for him in the first place. So then we hung out. We saw each other, and then he like freaking ghosted me. Like, he was like, Crystal, let me see you again. Like, I miss you so much. Like, I'm still in love with you. Like, how the first day we met, like, I still have our old pictures. Y'all, should I even post the screenshots? Like, I feel like that's messy. But I'm telling y'all, he was like, I still look at our old pictures and I miss you so much. And like, I was like, wow, maybe we did need our little break because we're both like still kids, you know what I mean? So my stupid ass. I'm over here I just said a whole lot of bullshit. Girl, just say you were done and went back. So I went back after he left me. Y'all, can I tell y'all that he left me the week before my quince? He left me the week before my quinceañera. He ghosted me after we saw each other, and I didn't really care, but I still wanted him to see me around because I'm the type of person, like, I don't want to beg you, but then I found out that he was talking to other girls, like my friends, but just girls that I've grown up with, that I know. They like did stuff with him, and like I was like, oh my, like, I'm a little bit stupid because I get attached really fast because I don't talk to a lot of guys. So when I talk to one, it takes a lot for me to even see a guy.
Like, I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I'm freaking out, I'm hyperventilating. Like,
I'm going on a date I literally go on a date once a year. I just lashed out, and I like started texting him, and I was like, bro, like, why did you do that to me? Like, that boy just used me. Like, you think I'm one of your easy little sluts that you see for one night and then you never speak to again? Sometimes he would just be like, you need to move on. I don't want nothing to do with you anymore. Like, I just don't want you anymore at all. And it was so weird, you guys. Like, actually, I've never met a guy like this. Actually, I am gonna put in the messages, like, literally right now, I'm gonna put him in. This is what he told me when he wanted to get back together with me. And then this was after we linked up. Well, after we saw each other, and and then he ghosted me. Honey. So I wanted him to see me again.
Wow.
What's wrong with me, actually? I was like begging my friends, y'all, we should sneak into his school so I could just see him again and run into him in the hallways. He knows we don't go to the same school. It just gives stalker. Like, it gives stalker. Like, I kind of was a little bit, like, you know? Honestly, I don't regret anything. If I wasn't crazy over him, then I probably would have done this with another guy, like, go insane. And I'm glad it was with him, because he's, like, he's not nobody. Like, he's just a random dude, you know what I mean? So I'm not, like, tripping over him. He's not that cute, like, ya pasó. I guess the only thing that I regret is that I know this boosted his ego. He's probably gonna tell his kids, like, yeah, I made this girl go crazy about me in high school. Like, that girl snuck into my school. That girl wouldn't leave me alone. It's just because I have a big heart. So I think everyone else has a big heart. Like, I was always like, how is it so easy for him to forget me? But that's just how guys are. So my school was filled with Mexican people. And it was like everyone was kind of just friends. Like, everyone just liked each other. Like, you know, we were all like chill. Like, everyone would skip. Everyone would leave the school. So I was like, I was skipping class. So I had left school. And then I was in my friend's car. And I saw a whole group of friend group of Mexicans, but I'm like friends with them, you know, like I talk to them sometimes, and they were leaving in a truck, and I was like, hey, can y'all take me to the school? I'm not gonna say the school name. They were like, what, for what? And I was like, no, I just want to sneak in. I just want to see my friends. And yeah, I told my friend to let me in the school. Y'all, sneaking into the school was so easy. So I text my friend and I'm like, hey girl, I'm trying to see you right now. I don't even think I didn't tell her that I was like kind of crazy over him. I feel like she knew, but she didn't want to get involved, you know what I mean? But I would occasionally tell her, because it's like he would hurt me, but I don't know why we love the people that hurt us. Like, we only want to be comforted by the people who hurt us. And that's how I was at the time. I texted the guy that my friend was so crazy about, because he didn't have a problem with me. We're gonna call him Fatty. So, fat ass. No, because they did have big butts. Let's not get into body shaming, because my ex, like, they would make fun of him because his butt is big. When we got dropped off to the school, this girl was like talking to him. I guess they were in a talking stage. He literally used to talk to everyone. She called him and she was like, hey Fatty, can you open the door for my friend? So he was like, yeah,
I got y'all. Don't worry. I got you, baby girl.
And then after they dropped the Mexicans, the little big friend group dropped us off. Bro, this little friend group, they were like the Scooby-Doo show, just a big batch of friends. Like, just annoying and loud. They dropped us off. They literally, like, they did the dash. Like, they left, and we were like, dang, like, they did not care about us at all. But it's like, I didn't know them. What did I expect? They were just randomly doing stuff just to do it. So I'm like, hey, girl, can you open the doors for me? And the Wi-Fi at this school sucked so freaking bad. Like, okay, it didn't suck. It was probably because I wasn't in the school yet. I was, like, on the outside of the school. So I'm like, I know that there's cameras there, so I'm like walking really close to the walls of the school so that they don't see me, you know? So I'm like hiding, like walking really close to the door so that no cameras see me. And I'm like at a door, and the school is huge, you guys. So I'm texting my friend. I'm like, hey girl, can you come and open this door for me? But my messages weren't sending. And so she didn't see them until I actually got in the school. I heard from another source, okay, so my friend told me that, that guy that was my ex's friend, okay, Fatty was never gonna open the door for us. That he just said that just because, and he wasn't planning on opening the door for us at all. So that's why he wasn't answering my messages. But also my messages didn't go through. But I think he did want to help me, because he was like, where are you at? Like, I don't see y'all. But that's okay. He don't owe me no loyalty. This school, like, the kids are known for skipping, so they're like really bad. and there's a guy that's in a golf cart that there's this like fat guy that was in a golf cart, and he like drives around to catch kids skipping. So I'm like, fudge, I'm scared. I already knew this though before walking in, because like I asked my friends, like, do you think we'll get caught? And she was like, well, there's a guy that is in a golf cart and he like catches kids. With my luck, no one was opening the door. I was stuck. I was like in that door for like trying to find someone. Like I was like trying to see random kids and like tell them, hey, can you like open the door for me? But no one would see me.
¿Agarraste mi teléfono, fresa?
No. Anthony lo tiene. Okay, so so the guy in the golf cart is like doing his spin around, his lap around. So he sees me and he's like, hey you. And I start running away. I literally start doing the dash because I'm like, oh my, I don't even go to this school. I was just so scared because like, what if he calls my mom? But then I'm like, I don't go here. So he says, come here. Mind you, I'm with my best friend. He came with me. I wasn't alone. I wasn't sneaking into the school alone. He's like, come here. I get in the golf cart. He's like, where are you supposed to be at? Why are you out here? What are you doing? And I was like, we were just trying to go get some food real quick. And well, you just caught us. So yeah. And he was like, what are you trying to get food during school for? Do I need to call your parents? And I was like, no, that's not necessary. I was shaking. Like my voice was shaking. I was tapping my best friend. I was like, help me, like say something. He was useless. He wasn't saying anything. Like I literally had to deal with this on my own. He was like, where are you supposed to be at? What class are you supposed to be in? And I was like, I'm supposed to be in algebra right now. I like was kind of gaslighting him. I was like, you don't even know my face. Like, you have you ever seen me before? Like, you know that I don't skip. Like, this is my first time skipping. Like, I'm never gonna do it again. Like, you don't even recognize my face. Like, I don't skip. Like, and he didn't recognize my face. I don't go there. And he was like, okay, I'm gonna just let you go then. So he drove us to the front of the school, and I didn't know where the entrance of the school was. Well, the guy in the golf cart had drove off already, but I didn't want him to, after he does another lap, he still sees me there. And then I'm like, I don't know where the entrance is at. Cause what you mean? You know what I mean? So I see other kids coming in, and I'm like, hey, do you know where the entrance is at? And they're like, it's right in front of you. And me and my best friend go in, and I'm just like looking for my ex. What was I gonna do? Beat him up? Like, tell me why right when I walk into the school I see a fight. Like, I heard about this school that it was ghetto, but I didn't know for real. I walk in and I see a fight. It was scary. Like, the girls were mean. Like, I don't know why the people in this school are so rude. It felt like that scene in Mean Girls where everyone starts fighting each other. Like, that's how this school was. I already see him and all the soccer players are just like walking together. Let's actually reenact this. This is me, cute, pink, and lovely, and this is him, just depressing. Okay. So I'm like walking to him like this, like I'm walking inside of the school, and he's walking this way with his big friend group. And the guy that was supposed to open the door for me, he was also looking there. He didn't even say hello to me. Like, he just looked at me like I was crazy. So that's why, like, I kind of believe that he wasn't gonna help us anyways. But so we're like walking like this, and then he like turns back around, and I turn back around. I'm like, boy, I was like, that's him. He's right there, honey. Anyways, then he like obviously leaves, and I'm like looking for my ex a little bit, but not low key. Like, I also was exploring the school, and I met up with my friends too. And I was like, hey girl, like it felt weird, like being in their area, like being inside of their school and seeing them. Like, that's where they be at. But they were like, girl, you don't have a pass. Like, people are gonna ask you, where's your pass at? And I didn't have a pass. They had like this little clipboard thingies, and those were passes, I guess, for them. I didn't have that. So I just kept walking around near the gym, because that was where there was no administrators at, and that's where my ex was. Everywhere in the school is clear. Like, the whole school is clear, y'all. The gym, it was like clear, so you could see everyone in the gym. The gym was like this, like you could look down and you could see everyone in the gym. So I'm like looking down, and I see my ex, and like as soon as I find him, he finds me. Like, I was looking down and we lock eyes, and I'm like, oh my gosh. He didn't really look at me any type of way. He was just like, and he wasn't like looking away either. He was just like not scared, not mad, just looking. Like, bitch, what are you doing? Like, what was I doing? Like, I told my best friend, I was like, bro, I just saw him. And he was like, okay, like, I was like, did you see him look at me? He was like, yeah. I kept replaying, like, we locked eyes with each other. So after that, the bell rings and it's over, like, the gym is over. And then after that, I didn't see him again. And then I met up with some of my old middle school friends because I have friends that grew up at this school. So I was like, hey girl, haven't seen you in years. Like, what's up? What's new? And then my friend took me home because she goes there to that school. She took us home. And then he goes home and he puts a laughing emoji in his notes. I remember posting this. I was like, y'all, why did my ex unfollow me and put a laughing emoji in his notes? And that, y'all, I was devastated. I was like, wow. The lengths I go for you. But I can't put it all in one video. I still was in my crazy girl era after this. So he did almost shoot me with a gun. If you guys want a story time on that, I'll drop the story time. But this is just it. It was a year ago, you guys. I didn't mention this. It was in May of like the last days of school that I snuck into his school, and then in June and July, one of those, he tried to shoot me because I was so crazy. Girl vibes. If you guys want that story time, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys want to see. I feel like if I ever were to see him in person, like, I feel like we could just be friends. Like, boy, you remember that time when I was crazy about you? Yeah, that was insane. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys in the next one.